Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. My name is Cinderellimouse and today we're reviewing the Sleek Bathroom Kit, which is created by a CC creator called Cymbalette, and this is courtesy of the EA Creator Network, who do provide me with codes for the new releases. So let's jump over to the store tab and we'll have a look at the blurb about this. Like, what is the vibe, right? So it says, give your Sims a serene modern bathroom featuring minimalist design and refined details with the Sims 4 Sleek Bathroom Kit. Now, my first impression is that it looks very nice, it's very stylish, it's very modern. I don't dislike it at all. I would say that we do have a few bathroom items that are already quite similar to this, so I don't feel like it's something that I have to have personally. But we'll jump in and we'll see how I feel when I look at the individual items. It says this collection brings a soothing vibe, so kind of like spa day vibes, I guess, with a sophisticated aesthetic. The combination of clean lines and natural materials strike a harmonious balance between warmth and elegance. Soft pastel tones blend effortlessly with brushed metal accents, while touches of greenery breathe life into the space, transforming any bathroom into a polished sanctuary. Created by Cymbalette. Refined plumbing. Let's bring a balance of style and comfort. A custom glass divider adds style to a walk-in shower. I like the idea of a walk-in shower, so I'm curious to play around with that. We do have a couple of things like that in the game already in like more recent packs. So yeah, that's nice. While a simple bathtub creates a high-end feel, the toilet features a streamlined design paired with a wall-mounted ceramic sink accented with wood. Thoughtful details like towels, clutter, and a draping plant add warmth, while an olive tree and wavy mirrors soften the clean lines, bringing flow and life to the space. It's a nice description. I think that's quite a well-written description. It does feel like something you see like in a catalogue, you know? It's like, I do feel like it could be overselling it slightly. These are interesting, these big blocks. I'm curious to see what they are. I'm wondering if this laundry basket is functional with laundry day. I'm going to have to try and remember to check that. I think these are wall tiles, are they? Or are they floor tiles? Maybe one's a wall tile, one's a floor tile. A new rug. Yeah, the design of it, I don't feel like it's giving me anything that I need desperately. I do feel like I've got similar stuff in the game already, but it's quite nice. So, you know, maybe you don't have very many packs and the packs you have ugly bathrooms and you're like, I really, really need a pretty bathroom and I want like a cheap kit for it. This could be the choice for you. But yeah, let's jump in. And what I would say is, based on my review of Sweet Allure, I feel like the promo didn't really sell it to me. I don't think it showed off the clothes to their like best look. And then when I got it into cast, I was like, I actually really, really, really like this kit. I feel like it almost undersold itself. So I'm going to jump in and we'll see if it's a similar vibe with Sleek Bathroom. Actually, before I do, one thing that I would say is that when we first started getting kits, I was really excited to get things that felt like more like a risky niche design. So if we look, for example, at Fashion Street Kit, like the clothing in here is like, it has a very, very strong theme. So if somebody wanted more kind of Asian inspired clothing, you know, they could pick up the kit, where this might not be to everybody's taste. So for example, if you were going to get items like this in an expansion pack, which I think should have broad appeal, you know, it might not kind of satisfy everybody. So I like the idea of very, very niche designs for kits. And, you know, not every single kit has to have broad appeal. Not every single kit has to be like something for everyone. You know, something like the Pastel Pop kit, which was in collaboration with Plumbella, it's a really, really strong design. And so I think, you know, if you're craving that, you know, it's satisfying that itch with low risk to the Sims development team, where I think we've been starting to get a lot of very, very safe packs. And now I don't mind that as a whole, but we do have a bit of a run here of all these creator kits that feel very, very safe. Now, I understand that as well. If I was creating a kit, I would want it to do well. Therefore, I would want it to have quite broad appeal. However, are they offering anything new at this point? I did feel like with Refined Living Room, they'd played it safe, and things like that as well. So yeah, I would be interested to see creators being supported in terms of like taking more risks and doing more niche designs. Otherwise, it's going to get boring. We're going to lose interest. People aren't going to necessarily keep buying them, I think. Okay, I have chosen my victims for a bathroom redesign. We're in Ciudad Enamorada and we're in one of these lovely penthouse buildings which have Valentine and Aziz Nadir living in them. And you know what? I feel like this is the perfect place to do a bathroom redesign. We have this really nice little corner bathroom here that could be the perfect spot. And they actually already have one of these like walk-in style showers. So let's have a look at what we get in this new kit. So jumping into it, let's go to build mode first and see what these new wallpapers are all about. Sleek bathroom, there we go. So here we go, we get this Gleam Dream wall tiles. Interesting name. They are quite nice. They do feel quite modern. It's interesting to see the tiles going vertically. I don't feel like I see that very often. And it's interesting as well to have this kind of uniform design rather than it being kind of staggered. It does definitely look very modern. I like that cream colour. It's kind of like a cream grey stone colour. Yeah, it looks quite nice. Let's see some of these other colours. What are these? Ooh. They don't have much of a shine to them either. They are quite a matte tile. I actually really like that green. I think I might go for that. We're getting kind of like this darker blue. You get black, which actually is a really nice black. It's not too black that it looks like wrong. It's almost like a dark grey stone black, right? Like, what is it called? Like slate? Like a slate black? Oh, we have this other black as well. That's really, really nice. I like these tiles. I'm going to keep the green, I think. I think it's quite a nice shade of green. But if I go over here as well, I think, yeah, we do also get, they're matching floor tiles as well, which is lovely. So we could do an entirely green bathroom if we wanted to. What I might do is do this little shower area in green. I actually kind of want the tiles to go in the other direction though. I don't know why. I just feel like that looks a bit better. Sorry, I've also got the grid on. Let me take the grid off so you can really see what they look like. And then I kind of want like the stone tile, or actually maybe like the grey slate, just so there's a little bit of contrast. No, I'm gonna go back to the stone. There we go. Okay, I have something happening here. I guess we also have this like little bit here. Did that get the... I guess we're demolishing this though, right? Let me demolish this wall because it says that you can create your own kind of walk-in tile shower with this. I can't speak. Yeah, I'm demolishing this because it says that you can create your own walk-in shower. So I guess we'll see how that goes. I might leave one tiny bit of tile. No. Let's delete the whole thing. There we go. Okay. So going over, is there anything else in build by? I think it's lying to me. I think it's tricking me. Okay, let's go over here like this. So what do we actually have here? Let me start with the things that feel familiar. So I'm going to delete this. Actually, let's do a side by side. So we've got, oh, actually that is a very, very nice shower. It's kind of like one of those like rainfall type showers. I think that this is a nicer design than this one. I really like this kind of like extendable shower hose detail. I'm interested to see where the water comes from because I wonder if they had to move the VFX of where the water comes out to have this kind of rainfall shower style. That's very, very interesting. I really like this color as well. Like if anyone in the Sims team is watching, this is the kind of bronze that I need for like metal jewelry. Never ever forget this color of bronze. It's like my absolute favorite. It just looks really modern and nice, and this kind of like copper bronze is nice as well. Yeah, so you get like all the classic colors here, like the silvers. What I would say is that it would have been nice, and I know it's like a sleek modern bathroom, it would have been nice to have got like a few kind of oxidized, kind of like worn down swatches. I think that would have been really, really fun to have. But I understand that it is a modern design, and that's just me being super demanding. Okay, we also have this bath here, which is a very, very boring, basic square bath. It is quite a modern design actually. It's quite a nice design, but I definitely prefer this one. And actually, do you know what? I really like this being on this side. That is lovely. Like imagine being in the bath and like, yeah, you've got the tap on this side so that you can have your head on this side, right? And like you've got these absolutely stunning views while you're in the bath. everybody can see your boobs floating around in the water. Or dingly dangly bits as you're walking around up here, but it's fine. I like this stone design. Actually, do you know what? That's a really nice like marble texture. I really like that kind of almost like cracked marble kind of vibe to it. Let me go and have a look at all these different colours as well. So that's an interesting colour choice. I do like that dark blue. It's interesting because it's stone, but it's like coloured stone. I can't see myself using many of these coloured ones. I think I would definitely just go for that one. I think it's a shame as well, like the black has a black pipe. I think it would have been cool if like the pipe was silver on the black bath. I don't love all of those. I think white and cream are probably the only two that I'll ever actually use. Yeah, and it would have been nice to have had like a different coloured metal on that one to that one, I think, as well. But yeah, I do like it. Guys, like I said in my cast video, the kit review, I am going to hold the creators to the same scrutiny that I hold Maxis when we get these creator kits, because it's not the same as like when a CC creator is creating something off their own back with their own time and money, no support, you know, they're doing it entirely on their own, which I used to do. I used to be a modern CC creator, so I know what the process is like. So like, I think you don't necessarily want to hold those people to the same standard that you would with a big company, right? Because they're working independently, they're doing the best, you know, they've probably got another job that they're handling. So yeah, I think, you know, you can kind of look the other way if a model CC creator isn't perfect, right? If something clips and that sort of thing. Where if it's Maxis, I'm gonna expect the highest of standards, right? I'm gonna be like, this should be, you know, what we've come to expect. You know, where the bar has been raised quite high, that's the standard I expect. But when a CC creator is working in collaboration under the Maxis umbrella and they're releasing a kit under like an official kit, it has to be to the same level of criticism that you would criticize Maxis, right? So yeah, don't feel like I'm coming down too hard on the creator. As a modern CC creator myself, like I understand the kind of pressures and responsibilities. There is a reason why I stopped making CC and mods and sharing it with the community, because you know, the community can actually get a little bit toxic about the whole thing and not very understanding about, you know, the pressures that people are under. So yeah, I don't want to give anyone a hard time. However, I am going to kind of point out the things that I would point out if this was a Maxis kit. So yeah, and some of it is going to be personal opinion. Some of it is just going to be like, I think this, I would have preferred this, right? And it's not necessarily bad. So hopefully everybody kind of understands that. This little toilet can go away. We don't want you anymore. And I do actually think this is a nicer design. I really like the kind of like metal back to it as well. I do, like I say, I do feel like we have some bathrooms that have this kind of modern look, so I don't think it's like reinventing the wheel. That green is actually a very nice one though. Yeah, that's nice, because yeah, I could go for that one, but yeah, I don't really like the red. I don't get the red. I'm not vibing with that one, but yeah, so it's okay. Is it me or is it the light? Like, what's going on here? Why does that look a different color? I think it's just the lighting, because it's got like the sunlight coming in through here and this is in shadow. It looks like a different texture, but I don't actually think it is. Okay, so what else do we have? Now, I was just going to say there's no new counters. So there's no like bathroom counter, which counters aren't one object, right? If I grab hold of one of these counters, every single counter is like several objects, because you need all these different pieces. So I don't blame the creator for not wanting to like take that on, because it's a big project. I haven't created a counter because I'm not very good at meshing, but I have kind of repainted counters, and it does take a long time. Counters are a lot of work. Oh, I've lost my filter. There we go. Let me just go back to all. Here we are. And then where are these things? that is it's kind of almost like a countersink. It has its own little surface, which I think is kind of cool. It would have been really, really cool. Like, I would have given so many brownie points if we'd have had like a floating counter that went round the corners, so you could like extend the counter surface. That would have been amazing, because that's a very, very nice kind of like stone block surface. Again, you do have that problem where the light falls on different objects differently, so it doesn't have like, it's not continual. You can see there's a separation where the color changes, but I do really like that design. I like this tap. It kind of looks a bit off center to me. I'm in the UK and we tend to have two taps. We have a hot tap and a cold tap, and then they kind of mix through the actual like tube pipe itself, like so you can like adjust it, so you can add your cold water running and you can make it warmer by adding more hot to it, and you kind of mix it up like that. So this feels like I'm missing like the hot tap or the cold tap, whichever one's on that side. I'm like, where's the other tap? It looks off center, but it is a nice design. I like the bowl. Again, it has that nice like cracked texture to it. I like that the bowl is a different texture to the marble surface. And then you've got like the wood bit underneath as well. Let's have a look at the colours of this one. Yeah, so it's got like a consistent colour palette. I quite like that colour. The green, again, I do like this green. I might just have like a crazy bit of green in there. I kind of wish that this marble matched this marble more, because now I've done like a different design where I don't really like necessarily, actually kind of do. I kind of like that, but I don't really like the green bath. I'll play around with this for a second. Maybe that one looks better. I don't know. The lighting's weird. Okay, so now then, what else do I want to look at? Let's look at the toilet roll. The most important piece in this entire bathroom. We have this new toilet roll holder, and thankfully the toilet paper is hung correctly on the outside. That's nice. Again, nice to get a new design. It does feel more modern. This one feels a bit more Victorian, so this one suits the bathroom better for sure. I'm going to put it there because I don't think you have to reach behind you to get your toilet roll. You want it right there, right next to you. Does it actually have the inverse? No, it is only hung correctly. So those of you who hang your toilet roll the wrong direction, tough, you've been doing it wrong, and this creator knows it. This light is quite nice, but it's getting out of here today because we have a new light, the Suds and Scrubs sponge and brush. Oh no, that's not a light. Don't we have like a new hanging light? We do. I'm just blind. Orb ceiling light. Again, I do feel like we have a ceiling light that's quite similar to this. I think this is a nicer design though. It looks a bit asymmetrical. It doesn't look quite so like yeah, I don't know. It just makes it look a bit more designed because of the asymmetry, I think. That's cool. It kind of reminds me of like batons, which is making me think of like flaming batons, you know, Miss Congeniality. So every time I see that, I'm going to think of Miss Congeniality because that's how my brain works. This is nice though. I like this. Some good colours on there. I like that it kind of looks industrial. It's kind of like fancy industrial, and I'm vibing with it. It passes the vibe check. Okay, where do I want to put this little baby light? Maybe about here? So it's like next to the mirrors. That's bigger than I was expecting it to be. I would size that down. I actually kind of like it like tiny like this, and then like there, so that you can like see your makeup. That's nice. I like that. It's very cute. I like it as a little like baby lamp. Okay, what else do we have? Let's look at this. Shelfie Supreme. Oh, it's a shelf. Oh, so it's kind of like what I was saying. You know, I was saying like it'd be cool if they extended like this out a little bit. So if I do that, if I put that there, is there a Maxis matching texture? I don't know which texture it is. Does it not match? Oh, that's a shame. Does it match the wood? It doesn't seem to match the... Again, it could be the lighting. But I was expecting that to have, like, the same shade. And I don't think it does, actually. I'm actually mildly disappointed about that because I was really expecting that to be the same texture, unless it is like the shadows. It could just be the shadows. Why is the lighting weird in this room? Maybe it is. Maybe it's the lighting. Oh yeah, now it looks the same. What is happening? What is happening with this magic thing? I'm sorry that I'm showing this off so badly, guys. Yeah, I think it is meant to match, but for some reason it doesn't look like it does. I don't know. We'll put it somewhere else. Where else can I put it? Maybe if we get rid of whatever this is, like we could have like a cute little shelf moment over here, like next to the bath, like this. There you go. Now that does actually look really, really white, doesn't it? So let me change it to more of a grey colour, because I feel like that fits a little bit better. There we go. I have no design. I don't know what I'm doing. Phil the Thrillodendron. Meet Phil, the plant with the flair for... Who also has a flair for the dramatic here? Is it me? Phil the Thrillodendron. Meet Phil, the plant with a flair for the dramatic. His lush leaves cascade like a green waterfall, bringing life and excitement to any room. Ideal for those who want a bit of a jungle adventure. I see what you did there. Without the need for a machete. Okay, interesting description. I like this. I like this a lot. I really, really like that I can put this on a shelf and it'll trail down. Obviously, it can clip, but I think that we all have enough brain power to position it in a way that it doesn't clip, you know? She says, positioning it absolutely badly. Yeah, I really, really like that. And this is one thing I would say, like, I feel about when it comes to, like, the Sims team. I'm like, do you know what? Don't be scared of a tiny bit of clipping. Yes, people will complain, but also, like, people should have enough common sense that they can place it somewhere themselves without, like, you know, like, just if you don't want it to clip, just place it in a way where it doesn't clip, you know? Let me put that on the top shelf because it definitely deserves a place of pride up there at the top. We also have, Olive You Forever tree, like I love you forever. This potted beauty is the perfect companion for anyone who's always wanted a tree that's low maintenance, stylish, and knows how to leave you smiling. I am here for the puns. This is like pun approved, you know. I kind of want to put that there, but it's a bit big. If I size it down, oh, there you go. Yay, perfect. She loves it. Let's have a look at some of these colours. I like this kind of like, it's not rattan. It looks like it's clay, but it has almost like a rattan effect. That's nice. I like that one. Okay. This mirror, quirk and reflect mirror. What's that? That feels like a pun on like a song. The modern mirror flaunts an irregular shape that reflects not just your image, but your personality too. Amazing. Incredible. Well, let's get rid of these boring, like uniform square looking things then and get this like jiggy design. Oh, it doesn't fit there? What's clipping that? Is it the light? It might be the light. It's fine. Like, we get the gist. There is a plant clipping back here as well. See what I mean? It's fine. Like, plants are allowed to clip. Like, plants grow anywhere. Any table, any chair. It's fine. That's a poem about cats, by the way, if anyone was thinking that sounds familiar. I am here for the toilet brush. This is making me excited because... I don't know. I like really like mundane, normal objects in the game. I like it when you get something that's like, yeah, we all need those. Yeah, like we all have them. I'm going to put it there because why not? What else do we have? What's this? Rock solid faux wall. Oh, that's interesting. What are you? Who are you? I don't know where to put this. It's just a thing. It's going there and it's gonna have, can I put the toilet roll holder on it? No, I can't. It's gonna have the chaos control tray. The chic clutter tray proves that even a little mess can look fabulous. So I guess this is like you're getting in the bath and you want to like put your clip and your hairbrush there, I suppose. Why does it look kind of dirty? It looks like it has like a dirty ring in it. I don't like that. What's this as well? Marvelous soap products. I'll let you read that. I don't want to spend too much time on this review, but let's put that there. You know, it's in like reaching distance of your bath, you know. The wicker upper hamper. The wicker upper hamper has a reputation in the laundry room. Does it now? What has it been doing? Whenever socks went missing, everybody knew it was just the hamper's way of playing matchmaker. After all, it was always keen on keeping things together in style. The towels never complained though. They knew that they were in the best hands, always carried with class and a touch of woven charm. Why does my laundry basket have a personality now? Why do I have a like anthropomorphic laundry basket? I don't know, but I'm gonna pop that there because it's off center and that's fun. What's this? Marvelous toothbrush holder. So hopefully this is gonna go over here. Yeah. I kind of want to put it right in the middle, and that's not a thing without Moo. Like, I could use Moo, you know, I could use Moo. What do we have here? This is nice. Oh, look, we've got like a greeny one. Let me turn it. No, I don't like it turned either. I can't put it where I want to put it. It's bothering me. I don't want to put it over here. I could put it here, I guess. There you go. That's fine. And then some towels. So I'm interested because we do have like base game towels. So, but they kind of have like like colors and textures. So these hopefully will be like an upgraded, more modern version of that. Oh, they're nice. They have like a waffle texture on them. Oh, that's a nice colour combination. They could also pass as blankets. Like if you wanted to put these in a bedroom as though they're like extra blankets, you know, you could also do that. I think that's really nice. Okay. Yeah, I'm picking up what they're putting down. Yeah, do you know what? Pleasantly surprised by this pack. I was kind of expecting it to feel very, very samey. And I feel like it's just like a bit of an upgrade from what we originally had, you know? I might just put this in front of here just because I'm losing space right now, but excuse me, I'm choking. That is a really, really nice towel rack, actually. That's really pretty. Oh, I really, really like that colour. That is my favourite. I'm keeping it. She's beautiful. Let's get rid of this old, ugly base game rug and bring in the Fringe with Benefits bath mat. Oh, it's very Love Struck themed. I'm here for that. Again, colours are matching really nicely, but I think we'll go for something a little bit contrasted here. I think probably that one. It's like nice and tonal. Like same vibe. I don't know how you're getting it under that bath though. I feel like, you know, like once it's there, it's there. You're not going to get to move it if you actually put it under. So I'm going to move it forward a bit like that. Perfect. Beautiful. We love it. You could even like size them down as well. If I got like another one like that, we could even like have like little mini ones to stand on while you brush your teeth and keep your feet warm. How cute's that? Okay, toilet roll I did. Suds and Scrubs sponge and brush. In the quiet elegance of your bathroom, the Suds and Scrubs sponge and brush, very Roman, I have to say, await their daily ritual. The wooden brush and the soft, inviting sponge hang gracefully, an invitation to unwind. Together, they transform the simplest act of cleansing into a moment of refined indulgence. I do have to say, whoever wrote these descriptions did a good job. You know, there's some like typical Sims puns in there that we've kind of come to expect over the years, but also, you know, they're very nicely written. The words kind of flow quite beautifully. I do think this has a nice well written quality to it. I wouldn't like those hanging over my head dripping on me, so I'm going to move this over here, like about there maybe. There we go, easy reach. And these, the invisible shower shield and wave goodbye privacy screen. Well, I feel like I need that behind my bathtub, but okay. So yeah, this is really nice. It'd be nice like for like snowy escape. It's kind of like, it's not overdone. It's quite plain, but oh, look as well, you get like variety. Oh, I like the textured glass. That feels kind of dated, kind of retro. I would love more textured glass. Like doors, like if we had a door like this, like that'd be so useful for like indoor bathrooms and things like that. Yeah, I like this. One thing I would say is that it's a shame it's only that one that has that texture. Like I would have liked that texture, but with all the different like frame swatches. So it's weird that feels like a bit of a one-off. Like, why don't the others have that as well? But I do like it. And then what's this one as well? Invisible shower shield. Frameless tailable divider blends seamlessly with your bathroom door. That is actually really lovely. So if you're an exhibitionist in the city, you can have like that, and then people can just see him. But then I suppose it gets like if you leave it running before you get in, it's gonna like get all foggy, right? So people won't be able to see through because it'll naturally fog up, I guess. Yeah, that is very pretty and very cool. I like that. That's a nice divider. I like that kind of like green tint to the glass as well. Let me just quickly flick through. So you have like bluey ones. They're kind of all shades of like greeny blue. They're quite samey, but yeah, it's quite nice. I like it. Okay, what else? Have I checked everything? I feel like that's everything that we get in the pack. So what do you think, guys? I like it. The one thing I do need to check is if this works as an actual laundry basket. Make heirloom. It doesn't look good. I do have laundry day installed. So let's see what happens. Do I have this laundry system on? Come in here and get in this shower. Take a shower. And then hopefully he'll come up here and he'll get changed. And hopefully his clothes will go in this basket. And then we'll be able to do like laundry day. Actually, hang on. Let me just grab more of the laundry day stuff just to make sure it triggers. Because it doesn't always trigger. You have to place the objects down to make it work. So where are... There they are. Here we go. Let's pop that. Where's a good place to put these? Right in the middle of there. Perfect. That's where I like to do my laundry. Okay. It's for testing purposes. It's fine. Don't worry, guys. I'm not going to save this save. It's okay. Okay. Is he going to get changed? Is his stuff going to go in the laundry basket? Is it functional? I don't think that's functional. That is kind of disappointing. So I'm sorry, Simulate, you've lost a point there because that should have been a functional laundry basket. Because laundry baskets that you get in other packs, I feel are functional. So let me just go to, where would it be? Bathrooms. Let's look here. So I feel like, see, here's like the laundry day baskets, but don't we have like laundry that came from like other packs that also works? I don't think this one does because it's like a closed hamper. But I'm sure we do. Am I going crazy? I thought that was a thing. Maybe I can let Simulate off the hook for that one. I genuinely thought we had laundry baskets in other packs that functioned if you had laundry day installed. So, but I can't find them now. So I'm starting to think that I've like gaslit myself about that. I guess not. That is a shame though. I think that's then the Sims team responsibility to like, you know, make that compatible if you have that pack installed. Like, you know, if they make that functionality base game, but it doesn't trigger unless you have like laundry day installed. So it's like if people have laundry day installed, all the laundry baskets are going to be functional unless you don't want them to be, right? Like I don't know, but I suppose it is quite nice that, you know, you have one that is decorative if you're not into the laundry system and you don't really want to use it for that specific household, but you still want to decorate in that way. It's good to have an alternative. Not right now. I'm doing a review as is. But yeah, like I don't know. I think maybe I'd give this. I'm gonna rate this pack, and I don't normally like to give packs ratings. It's a personal rating based on how well designed it is. I think it's a very, very nice aesthetic. I think it's very nicely created. Everything feels very well modeled. Nothing feels like it's low quality. There are a couple of things where I think they could have gone the extra mile. So, for example, like having, you know, a continual counter or having like a functional laundry basket. That's me being quite picky. I'm going to kind of take a bit of a point away because, will you stop as is? I'm going to take a bit of a point away because, actually, do you know what? Let me just no, and then you get up here, and while I'm talking, you can have a bath with soaks with rose petals. There you go. While I'm doing my review and my rating, I'm going to knock a little bit of a point off because I don't think they've reinvented the wheel. I don't think they've done anything you know, that we don't already have. I think they've just done what we have got to a slightly nicer level, like a slightly more aesthetic version of what we already have. So I'm going to give this an 8 because I don't feel like it's something that I have to have. Like I could skip this pack and be perfectly fine because I have alternatives in the game already. But you know, if the packs you have got nasty bathrooms and they're all ugly and you're like, I want a pack that is a nice bathroom, then this is the kit for you. So yeah, an 8 is a solid amount. It's not bad, is what I'd say. Do I recommend it? Again, I can't do that because it all depends on your personal needs in the game, because maybe you've got a load of bathrooms and you're like, I don't need another bathroom. Maybe you don't like build by, you know, you just play in the houses that are already there. In which case, no, I wouldn't recommend it. It's not your thing. But if you're very into aesthetics and you want kind of like the high-end designs, or maybe you don't have any nice bathrooms, then yes, I would recommend it. You know, I think it does boil down to personal taste and whether or not you like the design of the pack. But in terms of like, it is very well made. I feel like all the bases are covered in terms of everything that you could need for a bathroom is there. It's solid, it's decent. So yeah, great job. I do like these creator kits generally. I think the creators put a lot of love into them, and yeah, I think, you know, we do get some really, really nice designs. Surprise, I do have a giveaway code for this kit. So thank you to the EA Creator Network for providing me with a giveaway code. It's first come, first served. Whoever sees it first gets to the EA app and inputs it and redeems it first. You're going to be the proud owner. If you do claim it, please let us know in the comments to stop other people like trying to claim it and wasting their time. Please, if you're not 18, please ask a parent's permission before claiming this. It's no purchase necessary because the base game is free on the EA app, so all you need is the base game and you can install this pack. Like I say, it's first come, first serve, so whoever gets it first, congratulations. And yeah, thanks again to the EA Creator Network. Bye. Alright guys, what do you think of this pack? Is this something that you're going to be getting for yourselves? Is this a design aesthetic that you like? Let me know in the comments down below, and I will see you again soon. Bye friends!